Yeah.
Hi, my name is Morgan Mangold.
Hi, Morgan.
Give a man a fish and he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish and he eats for a lifetime. The Hunger Project is a global, nonprofit, strategic organization committed to a sustainable end of world hunger. The key word is sustainable. There are so many organizations out there that provide temporary fixes for long-term problems. The Hunger Project, though, is implementing long-lasting solutions. I took a class this past year over freedom and ethics. We looked at many different issues faced by many different people, and the one thing that I found that they all had in common is that they were all in desperate need of a sustainable, permanent fix. After taking this class, I'm able to distinguish between a present-day nonprofit and a nonprofit that is looking long-term. Today I'm going to tell you about world hunger and why it's so important to focus on sustainability. Hunger, more specifically poverty, is a major issue that people face today. The two go hand in hand. According to Aaron Greenberg, published in the Huffington Post on May 26, 2015, chronic persistent hunger is not due merely to lack of food. It occurs when people lack opportunity to earn enough income, to be educated and gain skills, to meet basic health needs, and to have a voice in the decisions that affect their community. Greenberg also claims that 1 in 4 children suffer from stunting. Stunting is an invisible growth condition that is due to malnutrition. This occurs from the time that they're born to about age 2, which makes it extremely hard to detect. Here are some statistics on world hunger. According to Enough Shaw, published in Global Issues Interpress Service on October 3, 2010, approximately 1.2 billion people suffer from hunger. Over 9 million die worldwide each year, and of those 9 million deaths, 5 million are children. No way to know exactly the numbers, but we can agree that these numbers are high and that people need our attention. Now that we know more about hunger, let's talk about the actions that are being taken to solve it. Hunger Project is working in 24,000 communities throughout Africa, South Asia, and Latin America. They are using 3 essential elements to attack hunger. They're empowering women to be change agents. They're working to mobilize everyone, and they're seeking government involvement. The empowerment of women is the main focus because they are critical in fighting hunger and poverty. According to a Saw Felt published by DeVex on April 24, 2015, women with equal rights are better educated, healthier, and have greater access to land, jobs, and financial resources. This means that the women can contribute to the overall income of the family and provide for their kids. Data proves that if women farmers had the same access to resources as men, that the number could be heavily reduced by 150 million, and in these same countries, you would see a lower rate of stunting, which is the growth failure that I mentioned earlier. The other 2 elements that are being used to get results are mobilization and local government involvement. Mobilization simply means giving people that live in these poor conditions the power to make a difference. The Hunger Project trains members of the community that have the heart to make a difference and teaches them what they need to know to make this difference. Local government involvement is also very crucial. They are the closest to the people and have the power to be hands-on when it comes to meeting basic needs. They are accountable for the good of the people and have access to resources needed to enforce the change. An end to world hunger would mean an end to poverty. According to Ross Copeland, published in Politics of Hunger in September of 2000, access to food and other resources is not a matter of availability, but rather of the ability to pay. This idea is what Hunger Project is trying to eliminate. Empowering the people directly affected will allow them to be their own change, and ultimately they will be able to support themselves. The goal of any nonprofit should be to work yourselves out of a job. No more work means that the issue has been resolved, and that you can move on to the next community, the the next issue, the next project. In conclusion, today I told you about world hunger and why organizations should be so focused on sustainability. We talked about the 3 elements being used by the Hunger Project, which prove that they are seeking long-term solutions: empowering women, mobilization, and local government. So when you're looking for a nonprofit to get involved in or to support, you should really focus on what they're trying to do to end the problem, something that's long-term. Give a man a fish and he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish and he eats for a lifetime.